I wasn't meant to hear it. The hallway was dark, the house quiet. Her voice carried anyway. Light, careless, sharpened by wine and an audience. Laughter first, then her. "Honestly," she said, amused, unguarded, "I control him with just one simple thing." More laughter. My name wasn't spoken. It didn't need to be. I stopped halfway up the stairs, one hand on the railing, the wood cold, my pulse slower than it should have been, slower than it felt. "What thing?" one of them asked. She didn't answer right away. Let it breathe, let it land. The pause told me everything. Then she said it, soft, confident, cruel in its simplicity. I felt something shift, not break, not yet, just slide into place, like a blade finding the groove it was always meant to travel. I didn't move, didn't breathe louder, didn't interrupt. I listened. And in that moment, something inside me went perfectly still, not numb, focused. We'd been married 8 years. People said we were solid, quietly strong, the kind of couple others trusted their secrets to. I had believed that. What I hadn't believed, what I hadn't even considered, was how cleanly I'd been categorized, reduced, managed. The one thing wasn't physical, not sex, not money. It was approval. My need to be seen as good, reliable, unshakable. She knew I'd rather swallow doubt than raise my voice, that I chose peace over friction, that I'd bend if it meant keeping the structure intact. She used that. I replayed moments in my head, small dismissals, decisions made without me, the way arguments ended before they began, not because we agreed, but because I withdrew. Control doesn't look like force, it looks like confidence that resistance won't come. The laughter downstairs faded, glasses clinked, someone changed the subject. I went upstairs and lay beside her later that night. She smelled the same, breathed the same. I stared at the ceiling and felt the slow bloom of something cold and exacting, because control only works if the controlled never realizes the game is being played. And now I had. I didn't confront her. I adjusted. I became quieter, kinder, predictable. And I watched. Patterns reveal themselves when you stop participating. Her phone never left her side anymore, screen angled away, notifications silenced, but not gone. I saw them flash in reflections, in mirrors, in windows. She started working late, always Tuesdays, always calm about it. Too calm. I pulled phone records. Didn't need content. Frequency was enough. One number stood out. I followed nothing physically, no stalking, no drama. I observed behavior, energy, timing, affection that arrived late, guilt wrapped as generosity. When I stopped seeking her approval, just a little, she noticed, not consciously, instinctively. She corrected, reasserted, withdrew warmth, then returned it, testing. I let her think it worked. Meanwhile, I gathered facts, screenshots, dates, a quiet consultation with a lawyer who didn't ask unnecessary questions. Control depends on leverage, and leverage only exists while the table remains unchanged. I was already dismantling it. The confirmation arrived on an unremarkable Thursday. An email, 3 attachments, enough to end speculation. I didn't react. I cooked dinner, set the table, asked about her day. She lied easily, comfortably. After we ate, I slid my phone across the table. "Read this," I said. Just that. She did. Her face changed, not into panic at first, but disbelief, then fear, then calculation. "I can explain," she said. I shook my head. Once. "I already understand." Silence stretched, heavy. She reached for the familiar tools, tears, remorse, urgency. They fell flat because she was explaining to someone who no longer needed her to be anything. "You think you controlled me," I said quietly, "with one thing." She didn't respond, couldn't. I removed it. I told her about the accounts I'd separated, the attorney, the resignation letter I'd already submitted,
my reputation intact, untainted by the story she assumed would break me. I let you believe I needed your approval, I continued, but that was never the lever. Her voice cracked. Then why did you stay? I stood. Because I wanted to be sure. I walked to the door, picked up my bag. You didn't lose me tonight, I said. You lost me the moment you laughed. I didn't look back. Outside, the air felt sharp, honest. Control is a fragile illusion. It survives on assumption, on the quiet compliance of someone who hasn't yet decided to leave. She would spend years replaying that moment, wondering when it slipped, when the balance tipped. I wouldn't, because the most devastating thing you can take from someone who believes they own you is the certainty that they never did.